Previously on One Life to Live.
Carry the baby. She's mine. Mine and your mother's.
I never want to see either of them again.
That's a DNA file.
Yeah, Natalie Buchanan.
Natalie, we need to get you to a doctor.
Where is Natalie?
How am I supposed to know that?
Find out if you want to see your wife again.
Dr. Conklin, how is she?
She's recovering nicely.
And the baby?
Well, I'm on my way to NICU to check on her now.
May I go with you, please?
Of course.
You're not wanted here, Vega. You're not gonna keep me away from her forever.
RJ.
My daughter's calling me.
Busy day.
Yeah, I've been working and waiting. I'm waiting to hear from a cop that I sent up to check on Christian and Natalie. Waiting for Jen Rappaport to come around.
She still hasn't woken up yet?
Yeah, well, she's in and out. Mostly out, but from what she's told us so far, it looks like she may be the key to locking up Mitch Lawrence, at least temporarily.
Oh, she's finally doing something right, is she? I'm sorry. Mother's intuition. It's all right.
Buchanan. All right. Now, give me a minute, and then just send him on in.
We only have 1 minute?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, let's make it a minute to remember.
Judge Fitzwater is signing off on the warrant as we speak, so you go pick it up. Yes, sir. Okay, great. Hey. Do that again. I'm going to charge you with assault.
It provoked me.
Ah, spoken like a true defense attorney. How you doing?
What? Me? Fine. Great. Good. Great, actually.
Ah.
Really good.
You just caught your fiance cheating on you with your worst enemy, and you're doing good, fine, and great.
Okay, I'm not going to sit around and feel sorry for myself, all right? I'm moving on. As soon as I can figure out how.
Maybe I can help you with that, if you're interested.
Mom? Jen?
Where? Thank God.
Where am I?
You're in the hospital. No, you're gonna be all right.
Call the police. I have to tell them something.
No, you have to stay calm.
They have to stop Mitch Lawrence. He's gonna do something terrible to Jessica and Natalie.
I want my wife brought to me by nightfall. Now, if I were you, I would start praying that husband of yours gets her for me. Watch her closely. I'll be back.
Hold on, sir. He'll be here soon.
Christian? Natalie? It's Officer Naylor. Yeah, it's Naylor. Put me through to the police commissioner.
Thank you. My client wants a deal, Hank. Oh, come on. It's a win-win situation. The chain of custody was broken and you know it.
You really like being a defense attorney?
This isn't personal, Hank. The evidence was left unattended.
You haven't answered me yet.
Off the record?
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore. Not since I've had Matthew. No. Now I win a case and watch the guy walk out of the courtroom, and I can't help thinking that maybe one day he might end up hurting my boy, you know?
Sounds like you could use a change.
A change? How about a head-to-toe life makeover?
Remember back in Chicago? When Rachel was little and we worked in the DA's office?
Yeah, and we spent all our off time arguing over strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
We were one hell of a team.
Okay, why the walk down memory lane?
One of my ADAs has resigned. You want the job?
Stop it. No, I have to call Commissioner Buchanan. I have to tell them what Mitch is going to do.
The police already know about it. They're taking care
You
of it.
don't understand. Nobody knows. I'm the only one who does.
Well, then tell me. I don't want you involved in this. I'll take care of it. Could you? No, not now. She doesn't need to get upset.
It's okay. I want to talk to him. Call the police. It's important.
Don't upset her, okay?
Thank you so much. If it weren't for you,
You already thanked me. In the ER.
Oh, yeah. It just really seems like a horrible dream.
Anyway, it's good to see that you're doing okay. You know, I've been thinking, maybe we could call it even. You know? Maybe you could stop holding that whole little fire thing over my head.
Sounds fair. Everything's changed now anyway.
You know, I really am trying to get my life together here. Feels good.
Could you hand that to me?
Yeah, sure. So, Jen, what were you doing outside in the middle of a storm, half naked?
I only went there to help.
Went where? Commissioner Buchanan told me that where I found you was only 50 yards from where Mitch Lawrence lives.
Yeah, that's who I was running away from.
What did he do to you?
Where's my wife?
Who said you could barge into my office?
You called me down here. I assume you have news about Natalie.
Well, you assumed wrong. Why don't you grab a chair, because I've got some questions for you.
I'll be on my way.
You know, lunch.
I'll be back. Mr. Lawrence?
I'm sorry. Am I intruding on your personal time?
Sit down.
What did you call me down here for? My wife has been abducted. I've told you who's responsible. As if you didn't already know. And yet, instead of protecting my rights, you send people over to my home and ransack the place.
Let's get something straight. Your wife left you voluntarily. We have witnesses to that fact, including me. So drop the word abducted. Is that clear?
What about your illegal search?
That search was by the book, and I've got a search warrant if you would like to see it.
There's nothing illegal in my house.
What are you doing with Natalie and Jessica's medical records? I asked you a question, Lawrence.
Jessica's my daughter. Natalie is my wife. I'm responsible for their well-being, medical and otherwise.
What about this?
We are friends, aren't we?
So he tried to strangle me, and then I threw the tea in his face, and I ran out into the snow. And I guess that's when I passed out, and I'm guessing that's where you found me.
Wow, you actually fought him? That's incredible. I never really thought of you as the hero type, you know?
Yeah, well, he could have killed me.
I know. It's just funny to me, you know, thinking of you as tough.
Yeah, well, thank you, because if it weren't for you,
Listen, it's okay. You don't have to keep thanking me. I'm just glad that you're okay.
Listen, you have to warn Jessica.
About what?
Mitch. I don't know what he's planning, but when I was there, I found some files. Some medical files about Jessica and Natalie, and I know he's going to do something awful.
Natalie!
Even if you could get the car started, the roads, there are blocks of ice out there. We're stuck.
Natalie, we can't stay here.
Well, at least we're off the road.
Yeah, but we'll freeze if we stay here. And you're sick. You have a fever. We can't mess around with that.
It's okay. I mean, my fever kind of keeps me warm.
I'm not gonna let you get any more sicker. You stay here.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go try to find some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Knock, knock.
Hey, what is all that stuff?
It's a little comfort food, but, well, I didn't know what you would feel like eating.
Thank you, but I'm really not hungry.
Look, sweetheart, you're going to have to eat.
Is Antonio still out there?
Of course, but I promised, and I'm not going to let him anywhere near you.
He's right. You know, RJ, you can't keep him away from me forever.
Well, if he respected you at all, I wouldn't have to. Look, as it is, when you're feeling better, why don't we go somewhere? I love Mexico. There's Mazatlan or Hawaii. I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do?
Well, first, you're going to get your strength back. And then, we will deal with whatever comes next.
When I get out of here, RJ, where do I go?
Come home with me.
That's not what I mean. Everything is changed. Antonio, Mom, the baby. I've lost everything.
No. You haven't lost everything.
I'm sorry. I'm being really selfish. You've lost something too, I think.
The baby wasn't any kin to me.
That's not what I mean. I was talking about you and Mom.
It was nothing, really. Look, Elizabeth and I just weren't meant to be. Not when we were kids. Definitely not now.
Oh, did you see her? Is my baby all right?
She's doing quite well. Much better than expected. Your daughter's lungs are very well developed.
Really?
Well, we're taking her off the ventilator and moving into the nursery with the other newborns.
It's fantastic.
Well, your little
Thank
girl
you.
did all the work. Now we're going to need a name for the birth certificate.
Right, well, I was gonna name her Stephanie, but... Can I get back to you on that?
Certainly.
How's Carrie?
I don't know. Have you?
She wouldn't even look at me.
Not now, but she will.
You didn't see her face.
Yeah, she won't let me get anywhere near her either.
It's not his call.
Carrie hates me. And she should. This whole thing is my fault.
No, I took part in it, too.
Yeah, but I had the facts and it was... I made the choices. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's too little, too late.
Maybe Carrie won't forgive me, but maybe someday she will forgive you.
Mr. Vega, I was in the delivery room with your fiancée, and she gave me her jewelry. Here you go.
Natalie, what are you doing? Come here.
Well, I kind of know a little bit about cars, and I thought if I could fix the engine, maybe we could get a little bit of heat.
You're crazy, you know that?
Hey, don't knock me. I almost had it. I think it's the fuel injector.
Forget that. It must be 10 below out here. Look, I found a place that we could at least stay out of the cold. Come on. Yeah, let me carry you.
That's your scarf, right?
You took it from my house.
No, we didn't. It was found around Jen Rappaport's neck when someone brought her into the emergency room.
Jennifer's in the hospital. What happened?
Well, I was hoping that maybe you could tell me something about that. You see, the poor girl was found out in the snow wearing nothing but a bathrobe and your scarf. Now, how do you think that happened?
How should I know? That girl is capable of anything.
I thought you two were friends.
I would like my belongings back now.
No. They're evidence.
Of what? What exactly has Jennifer told you?
Oh, I think you already know.
You know, the police are going to catch your boss. You know that? Do you know how many years that you're going to spend in prison for kidnapping? Come on, you guys, you're not going to let a lunatic like Mitch Lawrence bring you down, are you? I mean, better yet, he's going to pin this on you guys. Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's going to walk away, and you guys are going to rot in jail. I'm a mother. And I have two really beautiful children. A little girl, her name's Star, she's 9. And I have a baby. His name's Jack, and he just turned 1. And I don't want to lose them. I got a feeling you're a boss or leader whatever you want to call him, is not going to let me go. Tell you what I do have. I have a lot of money. Money, cash, a lot. You name your price, guys. I mean, it's... I mean, you sure? I got a lot of money. I guess I'm just gonna have to take care of my...
That was real dumb, lady.
He's got you completely brainwashed.
Shut up. You're not going anywhere till Mr. Lawrence gets what he needs.
These won't last long. We need to find a flashlight.
Let's try the dressing rooms. She's not going anywhere.
Yeah. You better think again.
So, should I get an office ready for you? Wow, you still got it, Counselor.
Give me some time to think about it.
I found Jennifer in my house. I offered her shelter from the storm. It was rather cold that night, as you may recall. Forget the weather report. She was shivering. I loaned her my scarf. I expected it to be returned. That's interesting, because Jen tells a completely different story about what went down at your place. Seems that she had quite a look around while she was there. Jennifer didn't tell you anything. If she had, you'd be doing more with me right now than just fishing. You'll be hearing from my attorney about your illegal search and seizure. In the meantime, I would like my files back. Forget it. You have no case, no probable cause. These files are personal property. They belong to Jessica and Natalie. And I have a gut feeling that they don't want you to have them. As next of kin, I have every right to have them. Look, you get all the attorneys you want and bring them on in. And I'll be waiting, right here, figuring out why you're so interested in both my niece's medical histories.
Why are you so upset about some medical records?
Because Mitch has them. And he's a total creepazoid, and he hates Jessica and Natalie.
Okay. What I want to know is, how did you get to Mitch Lawrence's house half naked in the first place?
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just asking. I mean, are you working with him again?
No, I'm not
that
working
ended
with
the
him. I
last
went
time.
there so I could find something to get him for what he's doing to Christian.
To Christian. I should have known. This has nothing to do with Jessica or Natalie, does it? No, it's about Chris. Just like it is every time with you. Look, I gotta tell you, I am really, really sick of this.
Then what are you doing here?
I came to check up on you.
Well, if you wanted to see how I was doing, you could have called the nurse's station. Why'd you come out? Just say it.
I wanted to know what it would feel like to be around you again.
What, like some kind of test?
Yeah, sort of like some sort of test, you know? I mean, the old days, I don't know, it was like I was out of control, like I was always just a little out of whack. You know, Jessica told me, my mom told me, everybody told me that I was obsessed with you. If I would have listened, maybe I wouldn't have made so many mistakes.
It's not my fault. You know, you almost tried to kill me, remember?
Listen, you're no different than me, okay? You're obsessed with Christian, and it almost got you killed.
No, I'm nothing like you. I don't sit around and moon after what I can't have. I know what I want, and I go after it.
Yeah, and you use people to get it. And when you're done with them, you crumple them up, throw them away, and you move on.
You're such a jerk.
You're right. I am. When I'm around you, I am a jerk. And I don't want to be a jerk anymore. Goodbye.
I dropped some mints.
Carrie asked me to check on the baby.
She's doing really well. In fact, they're taking her off the ventilator as we speak.
Well, Carrie will be glad to hear that.
RJ, you were right.
Of course I was. About what?
Secrets. I honestly thought I was trying to do the best thing for everybody. And all I ended up doing was...
breaking their hearts.
You, above everybody else, should understand about secrets.
I do. But this... you graduated to a whole other level.
Well, I was hoping maybe you'd still want to raise that baby with me. I suppose since Antonio's the father...
Elizabeth, I don't want anything to do with that baby. I can't have anything to do with you.
Did you find the neonatal?
I believe I will, but I just found out that the baby's doing really well, and Dr. Conklin said you're going to be fine, too. Carrie, I don't know what to do with myself. I keep thinking if we hadn't broke up, if I hadn't been on the road that night, No. I'm not going to do that. I lied. You have no idea how sorry I am. If I could just turn back the clock, But we love each other, and we're here, and you've always said, you've said it a million times, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it was before.
But I still love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Please, Carrie, this is yours. Please put it back on.
Get out.
Hold that there.
Oh, that's cold.
So, are you feeling better or worse?
Well, my fever's gone. Feel.
Keep that on your head. You know, I went up the hill to try to get a signal, but both our phones are useless here.
Yeah, well, you never charge yours anyway.
So, you know, we're probably gonna have to stay here for a while. At least till the roads get cleared. Think you can make it?
Yeah. We got rid of Midge. I'm not gonna let a little bad weather get the best of me.
What about the leg?
Leg, storm, psycho husband. Look, we waited a long time to be together. And I am gonna make the best of every minute.
Lindsay Rappaport called before. She said call her.
Thank you.
Well, you know where I stand. I want you on board. But I kind of have to fill this position immediately.
Can you get me to the end of the day?
Yeah. But for whatever it's worth, I think you ought to take it. It's exactly what you need to take your mind off things.
Okay, I'll call you.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
What's going on?
Huh? Oh, your water cooler's run dry. Oh, and Hank just offered me a job in the DA's office. I mean, it's a pretty tempting idea, too, I must say. I mean, it's the reason why I went to law school, to be perfectly honest. You know? That's the kind of work that you do, but of course the defense system wouldn't work unless you had good defense attorneys, and that's important.
Nora.
Important to have.
When did you start liking to clean?
What do you think?
Well, I'd be happy if we were on the same side.
Selfish.
No, I think it's great. But what Hank just said about getting your mind off things.
Oh, yeah, well, that's easier said than done, no?
Well, I heard about what happened with you and Troy, and I'm sorry. How are you holding up?
No, he wasn't the right guy, that's all. You know, I'll be fine. And, you know, I'll move right along with it, you know, gosh. I'll get over it. I'm halfway there.
No, you're not.
For months now, I refuse to see who he really is. I had to walk in on him, and Lindsay, of all people.
Surprised you didn't kill her.
Oh, and you know what the funny part is? This is great. Lindsay was trying to tell me, actually. So Lindsay, Troy, Emily, everybody knew, but me.
Well, you loved him.
I was stupid. God, how could I have been so far out of touch, you know? I'm a smart woman, right? Don't answer that. I've been married. I've had children. I have a life. I mean, how could I got so completely sucked in.
Well, I almost married Lindsay. You remember?
Yeah. Right.
So you saw the good in Troy. Everybody did.
Oh, well, that was wrong.
Well, you had to find that out yourself. But, you know, if he's an SOB, you're lucky you didn't marry him.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, good thing, huh, you know? And heck, I've been through worse. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Vega, what are you doing here? Carrie?
I made him go. I told him I never wanted to see him again.
Are you all right? Come on. Everything is going to be just fine.
How?
Don't you worry about that, okay? I will move all of your things back into my apartment, and when they let you out of here, you just come straight home.
I don't know what I would do without you. Dad.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
lie to me.
Your heart's weakening. There's not much time.
We should get you into a hot shower.
No, I can do that.
Oh, no. You just relax and drink your tea.
Entonces se convirtieron en pajaritos y se fueron volando juntos.
I don't understand a word you just said. But it sounds beautiful.
Well, it's a story about two lovers who wake up one morning to go to work, as usual, and while they're gone, there's this huge earthquake, and they end up on opposite sides of the earth.
Awful.
Yeah. You know what? They didn't worry or cry. They just started working on getting back to each other. They tried to build a bridge, but there was not enough wood or rocks, and there was no water, or boat, for that matter. And it was way too far to walk, and dangerous.
So, well, then what happened?
Well, they loved each other so much that one night they went to sleep, and in their dreams they turned into birds and flew away. Y vivieron feliz juntos.
Happily ever after, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
Life to live.
My wedding's off.
Gosh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna go hold the baby before she goes for her tests.
Test?
What? What test?
Bob couldn't hear a word you said to him on that phone conversation, so he sent me up here to bring you guys back to Landview.
The fans have spoken. Don't miss their fantasies become realities on One Life to Live. Turn on SoapNet Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific and see all the storyline surprises for Landview. It's one fun-filled episode on SoapNet. Every day a new twist.